Hi, I'm Donna Dryasha from the Magnetic Life Club. I recently did a training with a group of entrepreneurs which involved me running a superconscious recode. And we did this on them choosing a true choice. So to choose a true choice, and then we were going to recode any resistance that they had to having that true choice. And the hardest part of the whole experience was getting them to come up with a true choice for their life. Now this astounded me because it was a group of highly motivated entrepreneurs all trying to create freedom. And yet none of them knew with clarity what they were trying to create. They didn't know what it looked like. They didn't have a shape for it. Which meant that none of them were taking succinct and aligned action with their goals. Now, most people drift through life following a map given to them by somebody else. Go to school, get an education, get a job, get married, have a family. And there is nothing wrong with that at all, unless they are using that same roadmap to try and create a life of extreme abundance and freedom. Then they're going to remain stuck in struggle and confused as to why they are going around in circles or stuck in oscillation, never able to achieve what they actually want. To become a conscious creator of your life and manifest your dreams, you need to be totally clear on what it is that you actually want, which is where true choices come in. So let's talk about what a true choice is. Now, a true choice is something that you want just because you want it. So something that you want to create in your life just because it would be amazing to have it, because it would be fun. It can't be because you were trying to escape something, and it can't be because you think life will be better if you have it, and it can't be depend on somebody else behaving in a certain way or doing a certain thing. Now, it wasn't until I understood this that I was finally able to have success with what I was doing. And it wasn't that what I wanted had to change, but the reason that I wanted it had to, so the reason I was choosing it. So I was trying to create an online business and freedom to escape dentistry, which meant that what I was doing was tied to that. It was tied to dentistry because I was trying to escape it, get away from it. And the energy of the two things were inexplicably bound. I had to let go of trying to escape something and instead embrace what I wanted just because I wanted it. And I had to let go of my need to control how it looked. So just as somebody who has anxiety and would like confidence needs to concentrate on creating that confidence, all right, they once they're confident, then they're no longer anxious. But they don't need to concentrate on not being anxious, right? They just need to concentrate on becoming confident. And then the anxiety is gone. So it's like that. A little like those people you see in concerts, they're falling back into the crowd and being carried away, right? I had to let go and fall, trusting in my natural ability, my tenacity, my drive to create what I wanted. I had to let go of that thing that I did not want. And as soon as I did that, everything changed. Now, a true choice can be as big or as small as you make it. It can be as simple as some time out with a cup of tea reading a book, or grandiose as a seaside mansion. And every day, you can make true choices for yourself, just because you want them and not for any other reason. Not to make others happy, not to impress people, not to prove your worth, and not because you're running away from something. Our life should be a string of true choices, each building on the other, running parallel to each other, right? Everything that we should be doing because it is a true choice. And that's the way we create a life of fun and joy and freedom. So at the very least, when you're thinking about, well, what am I going to create my true choices on, right? You should be making true choices surrounding what I call the 4 F's, right? Friends and family, fitness, fun, and finances. Most of us just go straight to the finances. We want this abundant life. And then we forget how to have fun. And that's been one of my lessons I've been working through lately. Remember to have fun, right? Remember your friends and family, and remember your fitness. What's the point of finally getting to where you want to go and then having a body that is broken? So friends and family, fitness, fun, and finances, not in any particular order there. All of them should be equal. You should be giving 25% of your time and energy to each of these things to have a really true, well-rounded life. And if you do true choices in each of these and you're working towards them, then you are going to create a life that you love.